YouTubers, and welcome to a new video of Arepas for dinner. So in today's video I bring you with me to a grocery haul. I went to Makro and to Globus. To Globus I go for my normal grocery haul, and to Makro is for my big monthly or 2 months in advance grocery haul. This time I got a deep freezer for Christmas, something I really wanted. This is how I do it, so I show you everything I got in Makro and all the prices and exactly how much every meal is gonna cost, because it's so much cheaper to buy in bulk, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Also in this video I'm gonna include my meal prep, exactly what I do to the meal before I freeze it. So that's the second part of the video, so you can advance to that second part. I'm gonna put the time of that part here if you wanna go directly to that part, or if not, just watch the video fully. I think it's entertaining anyways. Also, for the ones who don't know me, I live in the Czech Republic, so my grocery hauls are always represented in Czech crowns, in dollars for reference, in kilos, in pounds. So don't worry, don't feel discouraged. I really try to be inclusive in my videos so everybody can understand what I'm talking about. So enough chit chat, let's start with the video. Today what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go to Makro and we're gonna buy enough things to fill up this baby. This was a Christmas present from my father to us, because I'm always complaining about the size of my freezer. It doesn't matter, it can be open. It's I think like 0 degrees right now here. We have some of these meatballs from IKEA and we just want to fill it up with meat, chicken, seafood and everything. Hello you guys, so this is everything we got in Makro. Here in this table and in this counter we have everything we got in Globus. We have much more like fresh produce and more of the day-to-day meals that we are gonna prep. And in Makro, of course, Makro is like Costco or Sam's Club, so everything is bulkier, bigger, and for the freezer, so it is here. I'm gonna explain you everything that I got. So first of all, first I got these like paper towels for the kitchen. Here we got these chicken wings. These ones come together, the full piece, because in Czech Republic they don't sell them like ready to eat like we're used to in US, so I will have to cut these ones before freezing it. Here we have some delicious flank steak. This one is 2 kilograms, I believe that's around 5 pounds more or less. Flank steak. This one is a ribeye steak. I'm not sure from where it was, but it looks very nice. This is what we're gonna have for dinner. We're gonna prep it. Jan has been completely addicted to Guga's cooking, I think it's believed. I'm gonna leave a link to his channel somewhere down below so you can check him out. He's great. He cooks all ways of steaks. He's from Brazil, so he knows what he's talking about, and he speaks perfect English, of course. All the channel, everything is in English. Here we have some chicken thighs, because those are my favorite. That's my favorite way to eat chicken. I have to be honest, I don't love chicken, so when I have it as chicken thighs, I actually like it. Here we have some corn in the cup that we also got. It's frozen as well for the freezer. Here we had my favorite Czech ice cream. This one is, at the beginning when we got it, I thought it was like sandwich ice cream. I cannot open it, but I thought it was like a sandwich ice cream, and it's almost like a sandwich ice cream, but it's a little bit different. It's actually like a wafer and then ice cream and then another wafer. It's very nice. Here we have mixed veggies for many meals. I love having these. I love using these. You have their cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, and something yellow that I have no idea what it is, but another nice veggie. Then I really love those pastas marinaras that have all the types of seafood, but it's extremely expensive and hard to find. So we decided to buy everything and make it on our own. So we have here some black mussels, we have here some shrimps, these are calamari, and here we have some octopus. And the idea is to mix it all in different bags, so we can do paellas and we can do as well different types of rices, pastas and everything, and just use it as a base. It was not expensive to buy it like this, and I would recommend anybody who has a big freezer to do it this way. We also bought some strawberries for smoothies. We want to give that a try because I always wanted to have frozen fruits, but I didn't have the fridge space for that. Here we have some frozen spinach. That's great for pastas and dips and salsas. Here we have some fish. This is cod fish. I believe this is from or Portugal, Spain. I'm not sure, but it looks fine. Fish is extremely expensive here in the Czech Republic, so we're gonna give a chance to this. Here we have some incredibly big bag of mozzarella cheese that we're gonna freeze because it's so easy to have frozen cheese, and then you just keep it in small batches in the fridge, and it's so much cheaper. So that's everything that we got in Makro. I'm gonna leave a total here, and also, you know, just take in consideration that the meat is very, very big. I mean, this piece was 2 kilograms and this one is 185, so it's a lot. This thing of chicken is also huge as well, of this thing of chicken wings, and then you saw all the seafood that we got, so it was a lot of things. So it was not cheap, but I don't think it was expensive either. Here we come to Globus. So in Globus we had, first we have this one. This one is something they call meatloaf. It's kind of pink. I think it's because it's made with pork and not with beef as we're used to, but it's very, very nice. My husband loves it. You just put it in the pan and you eat it in sandwich. We had some grapes for snacks. We have a cucumber as well for snacks, and for salads we have Czech bread. Delicious, amazing. I was missing it. I didn't have any during the holidays and I was missing it so bad. We have tomatoes because I snack on tomatoes with olive oil and salt all the time when I'm watching TV. It's just like my go-to snack. Here we have some salad that we're actually gonna use for tacos, because I actually do my tacos like Taco Bell style. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm Venezuelan, so I'm not Mexican and I have no clue how to make real tacos. And I do enjoy real tacos, but I really, really enjoy as well the Taco Bell style tacos. Here we have some jar. It's just for dishwashing. And some bananas here. We have here some carrots as well. I was gonna say apples, no. Some onions that we were out of. We have here some fresh Parmesan cheese, super small bag, but it's very hard to find like big bags here of all this like grinded cheese. We have here super big gigas, you see, giga, 260 grams of original normal cheese. It's normal here in Czech Republic to have always 100 grams of cheese, so finding 260 is like you found like the biggest cheese package ever. Here we have around 1 kilo, a little bit less, that's around 2 pounds or something like that of ground beef. That's for the tacos as well. Here we have some potatoes for roasting and different recipes. We have these wet ones because I like to clean with those. I hate to clean with the spray and all those, so I love to clean with these ones, especially on the daily basis. We have here some salsa for the tacos that we're making. We have here some parsley because we actually wanted cilantro, but we couldn't find, so we're gonna marinate some steaks tonight. We have here some tortillas. That's for the tacos as well, because you cannot actually find the hard shell here, so we have to go with that. We have here the seasoned seaweed with kimchi. Is actually my super favorite snack. I have to be honest, I'm addicted to this 100%. And I know super salty, it's not super good for you, but at the same time seaweed that is actually kind of good for you. Okay, so here we have some multivitamin, or actually multi-fruit juice and like tutti frutti. We have here some normal oil, milk. We have oranges. As I already mentioned, always buy Spanish oranges. Those are the best ones in the market. They're the juiciest, the sweetest, and it's like, you know, quality for your buck, literally. I've tried oranges from all over. I'm super addicted. I keep them in my fridge, so they're extremely cold. I just cut them, slice them, and I love them. And I like to have the Spanish one because they're the most tasty ones. That's the truth. We have here some lemons as well to marinate the meat that we're gonna have tonight. We have here some tuna for meals and snacks, and we have here some bell pepper. So with all these, I believe we're gonna have meals for the entire week, and then as well with everything that we bought frozen, I believe this is gonna be for the entire month, to be honest. And actually the seafood side, we're not gonna be eating that often, so I hope this is actually gonna last a few months as well. And that is everything we got. So we just take the full chicken wing and we divide it. I guess if you would go to the butcher, maybe he would do that for you, but I'm not sure. So we just buy them as they come. So here in Czech Republic, they come fully like that, and you have to separate them. And those small ones, we can use them as well as wings, or we can literally just pack them on the side and use them as tiny chicken thighs. So you see here we have it separated. We have here the chicken wings, in here those tiny drumsticks that come together with the chicken wings. So now as you can see, we have divided everything. Here we have our drumsticks, here we have the wing drumsticks, and here we have already our wings. And that's gonna go in the freezer like that. So now it's time for prepping our meat. We're gonna start with the flank steak. We're just open it in the sink to make sure that it doesn't have too much blood, and then we are just gonna prep it in the other counter. So if you're familiar with flank steak, you know it's very, very rich in flavor, and it's also very thin, so it already has the thickness that we want. So we're just cutting it in pieces that are nice for like lunch size and everything. We eat meat pretty often in this house, so that's why we're not having those like very, very big pieces of steaks, because we don't have meat only like once a month or something like that. We can have it like twice a week. So if you want to have meat more often, you have to use like smaller cuts of meat, just because that would, you know, make meat actually healthy as it should be and non-fat for you. So it was 2 kilos. It was a total of 831 Czech crowns, or around $36. And I'm gonna tell you how many meals we get out of this once we pack it. 8 meals for the two of us, or 16 meals total for those 800 crowns. That's about $2 per meal, or $2 per steak. And that's why we do it like this. We do the bulk buying, we cut it ourselves, we do everything, and then it's literally 50 crowns or $2 per steak, and that's incredible. So for sure, these ones we are gonna barbecue them, because this is ribeye steak and we wanna do it the best that we can. So we are gonna use these ones for barbecue. To ensure, I'm gonna put all the prices and weights underneath, but this was 2 kilos, total of 2 kilos. I'm gonna put how much is that in pounds. That was 944 Czech crowns, that's $41, and we have around $5 per steak. That was the total. And we would have $5 per steak is
125.
Yeah, like 120 crowns per steak. But are you seeing this size? Like, those are like very, very good steaks. You would pay, I think, in a nice restaurant for a steak like this, you could pay around $20 in Czech Republic, I mean. So there you go. Like, that's our recommendation. If you're a steak lover, Makro is for you. You just buy your piece, you just study your meats, you just figure out where you have the good meats. And I'm talking about Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay as well has great meat, and then you just prepare it at home and you can be a meat eater for a fraction of the price. I'm gonna show you how I do it. For example, I grab this steak here, have my sink full of water, and I'm gonna close the Ziploc, just leaving small space, and I'm gonna put the Ziploc inside the water all the way besides the last part where I'm gonna close it. And then without taking it out of the water, I close it, and there you go, vacuum sealed. That's how you do vacuum seal if you don't have a vacuum sealer. Then again, with the chicken, it's exactly the same. You close it, you just leave your finger there, you're gonna put it in, let all the air out, no bubbles, and then be careful of not letting the water in, and close it. There you go, vacuum sealed. So here is the final result. As you can tell, it's pretty vacuum sealed, not completely because I don't have a vacuum sealer, but it worked pretty fine, and now all this is gonna go to my freezer. So that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and to give this video a big thumbs up. Remember, I do grocery hauls, I do what's for dinners every Friday, and I also do vlogs about my life here in the Czech Republic. I am not originally from here, so I just moved here about 2 years ago. My husband is from here. I'm Venezuelan, but I used to live in Spain, and then I used to live in US as well. So I like to show just how my life is here, because I know many of you are super interested how life is in here. And also at the end of this video, I'm just gonna leave some links around that you can click to things that I think you might be interested in. So that's it. Have a great day. Bye.